the mind is the one thing that we don't test enough. A lot of us are so afraid of that test, and that's the real test. That's where the real growth comes from, is the mind. So we all have different things in our life that have scarred us. We want to act like those scars don't exist. We have the same thing on our brain. I have all these scars on my brain from growing up, being abused, from suffering through life, from having a learning disability, from stuttering, from having just a really bad childhood. And so all those memories, I had to cut open that scar. This is where I come from. And where I come from is hell. So our house was the dungeon. No one knew about the inside of that house. The inside of that house was horrible. It was evil. You know, I had white splotches all over my skin from being stressed out, hair, patches of hair falling out at a young age. And once my dad got drunk, that's when the nightmare began. We got beatings quite regularly. And my mom got a lot of the beatings, and it would just trickle down to me and my brother. But no one knew it. I walked around like I was a pillar of strength at a young age. My soul is broken. I was afraid to face the demons of my life. I'm never gonna get over the hurdle. I'm always gonna live on a surface level until I go deep, deep into the sewer of my mind to figure out and face all of these different demons. Social media, we all like everybody to see us for who we want to be. That's why we post beautiful things about us. That's not going to fix you. So when you come from a messed up foundation like I did in Buffalo, New York, where my dad beat me senseless, and now I'm here being the only black person, and I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, I'm not crazy. You just don't know where I come from. I came from a place that truly damaged my mind, damaged my soul, and now I have to go back on my own to face this shit. The only way we can go forward is to go all the way back. And that's very scary to do for everybody. Yeah. But the only way you're gonna fix yourself is to go all the way back to the beginning, to your childhood, because that's where everything starts. You have to go back to fix all your problems. It all starts from the root. I got called nigger a lot. My dad abused me. Learning disability, stutters, immaturity, insecurities, self-doubt, so much crap on top of me. I don't care what you believe in, but on earth, it's a very lonely journey. And you have to own all those things that people may have done to you. Now it's yours. You got to own it. And it's yours now to fix the problems that people did to you. But if you live in that woe is me mentality, you're going to always live right there. You have to figure out ways to move forward because you're not coming back. You don't want to break open that callus, that scar in your mind. You don't want to break, you have to break it open, let that blood flow. You have to let all that stuff flow out. All that toxic stuff that you have trapped in there has to start flowing out now. It's a painful truth. So you got to make sure that you constantly are rewriting your book every day of your life, every single day. We live in a world now that's so kind. We find the kind way around everything. The conversation has to become an honest conversation of where you're at mentally. You have to look at what it is and call it what it is. Don't find words to make yourself feel better that tell us what we want to hear, not what we need to hear. I'm constantly reminding myself to go back to your roots. Do not forget your roots. The brain is the most powerful thing. The mind is the most powerful thing that we have. It's not your phone. It's not the computer. It's not anything. It's your mind. And if you can tap into that, you can come from the daggone roots of hell and become such a great seed, a powerful seed that can grow into some great daggone garden. It's all up here. The power and the magic's up here. The hell that you all once lived in, fix yourself. You have to tap into suffering every day of your life because we have so much scarring that we have to clean up. To succeed, you must fail. In failure and in suffering, all the answers are in there. Visit suffering 1 hour a day. Visit your past failures 1 hour a day. Go back in your brain, crack it open while you're alive. Don't wait until you're fucking dead to figure out why you died. Visit them for at least an hour a day. Study them. Learn from yourself. Learn from life. Learn from your failures. Learn from your insecurities. Learn from your self-doubt. That's why I studied my mind. Why I became so powerful in the mind is because I realized I was weak. And guess what? People say, how'd you do that? You know every painful moment. Right. You remember it. We try to put it under a rug. Lift the rug up. You'll find them. Because your mind chooses the path of least resistance. Your mind has the ultimate tactical advantage over you. It knows what scars you. It knows your fears. It knows your insecurities. It knows, and it keeps you away from all that. It's a protective mechanism. The brain is an amazing thing, but the brain controls you. You must control it. In Hell Week, I was in 3 of them. I finished 2 of them in 1 year. Only person to ever do that in SEAL history. They say it takes off 3 to 5 years of your life. It's designed to break a man down, because what it does, it starts to bring out these demons. It will make you so insanely crazy. It's impossible. It's inhumane what I'm about to do to myself. You have to be able to break all these big, humongous, painful things in life down to the smallest molecule, because that's all the brain can handle. When you are in the hell, you can't see the beauty of being in it when you're in it. So there's so many things that can hurt me, but the biggest thing that can hurt me is myself, is allowing my mind to get away from the reality